One thing as we're talking about the Draymond Green thing, it's going to be interesting for all these young guys. You know, as
how they look up to Draymond Green?
Yeah, and just kind of like, you know, moving forward, you know, the egos are real. I don't care what profession you're in. Egos are real. Now imagine what it is in an NBA locker room.
Right.
It's through the roof, right?
Right.
And so when these guys all start, you know, hey, you missed that assignment, and one of them is calling them out, how do these young guys react to that? You know, what are the things that they're going to be feeling behind the scenes in terms as they're fighting for minutes and all of this stuff's going on? You know, I don't know if Draymond can be his normal yelling, screaming leadership self.
Well, if he can't, then what's the value of Draymond Green? Because that's what makes Draymond Green. When he starts barking, he picks up a technical, his game usually ratchets up another notch.
Yeah, but can he evolve his language a little to where it doesn't, you know, belittle some of his teammates?
May take away from his game. Then it compromises him.
Well,
I need Draymond to be Draymond. That's who we all grown to love.
Him yelling at Wiseman does not make him a great defender on Jokic.
I don't want him yelling at teammates.
I just disagree with that.
I'm not condoning that whatsoever. Yeah. What I'm saying is when he's barking at refs and he's barking at the other team and he's stomping on the court and he's yelling at the crowd to get the F up, that's what Draymond you need. Well, that's what Draymond who helps the team go to another level.
I don't see the correlation between, and this is just me, I don't see the correlation between you playing well and you berating an official nonstop for 2 minutes.
That gets him going.
Well,
certain things get certain people going.
You got to evolve
all right, listen to jazz going into games. I like to listen to hip-hop when I come into the studio. You like to listen to Mac Dre when you come into the studio.
But when Jason Kidd came into the league, as an example, he couldn't shoot a lick. And his game evolved over 15 years to where he could knock down threes at the end, and that's why they ended up winning the championship with the Dallas Mavericks. No one's saying that Draymond can't play passionate. What I'm saying is there's a time and a place, and there are certain individuals you can direct that frustration at, and I'm hoping as time goes on, he can evolve a little.
Dude, I don't think Draymond Green... I don't want him yelling at Wiseman. I don't think that's right. I don't want him yelling at teammates on the floor. That's not right. But in terms of the other stuff where he's getting down and dirty, like his game 2 against the Boston Celtics, Baldy brought up the Niners defensive line being a demolition derby. They're just running into people. That was Draymond Green in game 2.
He was running into everyone.
He was psycho. But you know what? That psycho Draymond helped them win that game.
Yeah, but then where was that on game 3?
Well, he showed up late in game 4, and he showed up in game 5, and he showed up in game 6. That's what makes Draymond Draymond. You can't tell Draymond not to do this stuff because I'm not getting the full Draymond Green experience. That's the full That's what's helped you made Draymond Green being Draymond Green is what helped made the Warriors a 4-time champ in the last 8 years.
You might not, but I draw a distinction between being passionate and being energetic and being so angry out of your mind that you're running your team into free throws because of your technicals and then getting kicked out of a game against Memphis and doing a Ric Flair runaround like you're Hollywood Hogan.
That's Draymond Green.
As you're out, now you're not helping your team because you're in the locker room.
Yeah, that's Draymond Green, but you know what? They won that game. They won that game.
Without him on the floor.
They won that game. Exactly.
Yeah.
They won that game.
Others stepped up.
You can't tell Day-Day not to be Day-Day.
I'm sure Looney was like,
not going to be Day-Day.
I got 20 rebounds because Draymond screamed at an official.
Listen,
that's a false equivalence.
You tell Day-Day not to be Day-Day, you're not going to have Day-Day be Day-Day.
Well,
you're not going to get the full Draymond.
You're just not going to get him. A little.
Not going to get him. That's a bar, right, Matt? That's a bar. You want Day-Day to be Day-Day? Let Day-Day be Day-Day. That's who he is. That's how white people love him. Well, he's our Rodman. He's our Dennis Rodman.
It's those antics that lost them the 2016 finals. You know,
I think it was an accumulation. Getting suspended for the LeBron James stuff was a joke.
Well,
Kiki Vandeweghe and the commissioner of the league wanted that series extended. I truly believe that was a joke.
Bonta.
That was a joke. LeBron James went up to the podium, started snitching. He got his little snitching Shasky on and started saying, well, you don't call me this and that. I'm a grown man, yada, yada, yada.
And we're gone a little off track here.
Right,
Draymond wasn't suspended because of just that action. It was the totality of the flagrants that he accumulated. But in a victory, he's tussling on the floor with Michael Beasley as time is expiring.
I know he DDT'd him.
It was stupid.
But that act in the finals where LeBron James stepped right over him and teabagged him and baited him. That should have been a suspicion.
This is the story of Draymond. For me, the bigger story. It's never about the singular action. It's about the totality of wearing this fan base down with crazy shenanigans.
He doesn't wear everybody down.
I'm looking at it.
He doesn't wear everybody down.
Kerr in an OKC game. Game 5 of the finals. Yelling at KD. Like, there's a laundry list of things this guy has done over the years. It's never one thing. It's the totality for me.
Do you win those championships without him?
No. And that's the double-edged sword of Draymond.
You got to accept it.
Well,
he's not perfect. He's not perfect.
I'm asking a guy to mature as time goes on and
he's
evolve.
Trying to. Well, but he has those setbacks. Rodman got worse over the course of his career.
And that's why he bounced onto 5 different teams.
But he still got you those championships. Jordan doesn't go three-peat again without Dennis Rodman.
Both can be true.
I know. You got to live with it. You got to have Draymond running hot. That's what gets him going. I don't want him being.
You think Steve Kerr this morning wants to live with it? Because it seems like the coach himself is very, very sick and tired of it.
They are obviously living. They're living with it now. Well, he's not getting suspended, right?
No, but he didn't seem happy.
No, he's not happy. But guess what? He's going to be playing Friday night against the Nuggets in the last preseason game.
Yeah, I know.
He's going to be playing on ring night. Fans are going to cheer him when he gets that 4th ring. They're not going to care about what happened last week.
I just don't see the correlation from technicals to that's the way I have to play to be able to be good. I think you could still draw a line. You can go run right up to the line and not go past it. That's the way I view it.
Certain players have different motivations. Well, you know what I'm saying? Jordan looked for things. He made up things.
Yeah, but Jordan didn't get tossed out of games.
Yeah, but he made up, because he's Michael Jordan, but he made up things to get motivated. He made up things to get motivated. Yeah. Kobe Bryant berated teammates with the LA Lakers. You think he was a great teammate? Guess what?
I think also Kobe evolved over time. I do.
At times.
I do. I think that his relationship with Shaq, he realized some of the mistakes he made, and you see the relationship, with Powell.
Go ask Dwight Howard whether or not Kobe Bryant matured.
Well, I mean, Dwight Howard is not the vehicle to be using in this.
But Kobe ran him out of L.A.
Yeah, he stunk. He's a bad teammate. He's been on 10 different teams.
Well,
I'm not going to exonerate bad behavior. And that's, again, it's never the one thing with Draymond. It's the totality of things. No one is saying that he's not a great player. He is a great player.
And I'm not
this is the grab bag.
Shasky, I'm not excusing his actions. All I'm saying is you want him to stop yelling at refs and stop yelling on the floor and stop dropping F-bombs? Well, guess what? You're not going to get to Draymond Green. And then you're going to have a compromised player who's all of a sudden, you know what? He's not helping our team win. That's not who he is. That's not how he plays.
Game 5 and Game 6, where he was really good against Boston.
He was talking that talk.
Yeah, but he was hyper-focused. He wasn't yelling at the officials. Go back and watch. He did not have any...
He was barking in Boston.
He was barking at Boston.
That's what I'm saying.
But not at officials.
He had a couple moments. He had a couple moments with officials.
There's a discernment. We can draw a line between them.
He had a couple moments with officials there in Game 5 and Game 6. He was egging on the Boston crowd. And he was dynamic in Game 6.